Could you confirm that this lady is on the staff here, sir?
Yes, of course. She's the housekeeper, Miss Kenton.
Thank you, sir. Of course, miss. Sorry to have alarmed you. Just security, miss.
Thank you.
I trust you had a pleasant evening. Well, did you have a pleasant evening?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Would you like to know what took place?
I have to return upstairs. There are events of the utmost importance taking place in this house tonight.
Ah, when are there not? I accepted his proposal.
Miss Kenton?
I accepted Mr. Benn's proposal of marriage.
My congratulations.
I am prepared to serve out my notice, but if you were able to release me earlier, I would be grateful. Mr. Benn is planning to leave for the West Country in 2 weeks' time.
I'll do my best. Now, please excuse me.
Mr. Stevens.
Yes, Miss Kenton?
Am I to take it that after all the years I have been in this house, you have nothing else to say to me?
You have my warmest congratulations.
Did you know you have been a very important figure for Mr. Benn and me?
Oh, in what way?
I tell him all sorts of things about you. I tell him stories about you, about your habits, about your mannerisms. He finds it very funny, especially when I show him how you pinch your nose when you put pepper on your food. That always has us in stitches.
Doesn't indeed. Well, please excuse me, Miss Kenton. Good night.
Ah. Yeah, thanks. You know, we've been friends a long time, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
I always look forward to a little chat when I come down here.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You wouldn't care to join me in a little drink, would you?
It's most kind of you, sir, but no, thank you.
You all right?
Yes, sir, perfectly all right, thank you.
Not feeling unwell, are you?
No, no. A little tired, perhaps.
I bet you are tired. What is it, about 1 o'clock? Look, come on, Steve. I want you to sit down.
Well, sir, I really...
Look, I didn't come here tonight by accident. You know that. I had a tip-off, you see, about what's going on now in the library.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I do wish you'd sit down, Stevens. I mean, I'm trying to talk to you as a friend, and you're standing there holding that blasted tray as though you're about to wander off any second. Now, come on, sit down, damn it.
Thanks, sir.
That's better. Now, look, tell me, I don't suppose the Prime Minister is in the library, is he?
Prime Minister, sir?
Over in the library, it's all right, you don't have to confirm it, are our Prime Minister, our Foreign Secretary, and the German Ambassador. Any idea what they're talking about in there?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Tell me, Stevens, don't you care at all? I mean, aren't you in the least bit curious?
It is not my place to be curious about such matters.
What's your place? And supposing I told you that His Lordship is presently trying to persuade the Prime Minister to enter into a pact with that bunch of criminals in Berlin.
I'm certain His Lordship is acting from the highest and noblest motives, sir.
Yeah, but don't you see, that's exactly what makes it so abominable. That they should take these high and noble motives and twist them to their own foul ends. You do, please, realize that His Lordship's been the most valuable pawn that the Nazis have in this country over the last few years, precisely because he is good and honorable. I wish I weren't so drunk. I could make you understand.
Sir, I do understand. His Lordship is working to ensure peace in our time.
Yeah, peace in our time on their beastly terms, Stevens. You remember that American here at the conference 3 years ago called Lord Darlington an amateur? Out of his depth? He was right. He was dead right, Stevens. I mean, look, I hardly have to tell you how I feel toward his lordship. I care about him deeply, deeply. And I know you do, too.
Yes, I do indeed.
Well, in that case, aren't you as desperate as I am to see him make this terrible mistake? He's being tricked, Stevens. Don't you see what's going on here? Are you as deluded as he is? Oh, dear, now I've probably really offended you.
No, not at all, sir. Not at all. Well, sir, you must excuse me. Go. Have the gentleman call for later.
Mr. Stevens,
Yes?
you mustn't take anything I said to heart. I was very foolish a little while ago.
Miss Kenton, I haven't taken anything you said to heart. In fact, I can hardly recall anything you did say.
I was just being very foolish.
I simply haven't time to stand here with you engaging in idle talk, Miss Kenton.
I suggest you go to bed now. You must be very tired. Good night, Miss Kenton.
Oh, damn it! Miss Kenton?
Yes, Mr. Stevens.
Miss Kenton, I've been wanting to tell you. It's the small alcove outside the breakfast room. It's the new girl, of course. But I find it has not been dusted in some time.
I'll see to it, Mr. Stevens.
Thank you. I knew you would have wanted to be informed, Miss Kenton.